They can't even walk up the steps without having their hands on each other. The season finale of Heated Rivalry has absolutely destroyed me. When they pulled up to the cottage, I think we were all giggling and kicking our feet. I mean, Shane immediately taking care of Ilya like within the first 2 seconds. Shane didn't even attempt to entertain Ilya's lie. He said, "How are your ribs? I'm not giving you this back. How are your ribs?" I could scream about this scene for like the next 30 days. The look of absolute joy and giddy on Shane's face when he realized Ilya has not hooked up with anyone since the last time they were together. And while I don't think Shane has ever really been mad that Ilya is attracted to women, like he's never hold any ill will towards the fact that Ilya is bisexual, but I do think Shane has been hyper aware of the fact that Ilya can still sleep with other people because it's not just men he has to sleep with. Ilya is in fact attracted to women and he has slept with many women, and that's kind of his reputation, as they mention later in this episode. Not to mention, as far as Shane knows, he has a friends with benefits situation with Svetlana. So again, I don't think Shane has ever faulted Ilya for being bisexual. He has no issue with that. But again, I think there's a level of, I don't want to say insecurity, I don't know the right word, just awareness over the fact that he does not have to only be with men the same way Shane does because Shane is gay. And there's a level of freedom that Ilya has that Shane doesn't. Because while Shane can pretend to be with a woman like Rose Landry, he will never actually enjoy it. Whereas Ilya, he can be with a woman and enjoy it. I hope this is coming across the right way because I'm definitely not trying to imply any sort of like biphobia on Shane's part, like none of that. But I really hope you guys are getting what I'm trying to say here. All that being said, I think this moment was one of the few moments where Shane had the realization that Ilya actually really does like him. I don't think he ever doubted that Ilya had feelings for him, but this was definitely one of those moments where he was like, wait, you did what for me? And Shane couldn't even hide his excitement about it. Also, him telling Ilya, let's be as honest as possible while we're here. I remember that moment from the books, and yeah, it was just as cute in the show. I loved the way they were teasing each other throughout this whole scene. This was one of the few times we got to see them really be playful with each other. And again, I think it just really emphasized how in this cottage they are in their own little world right now. They don't have to worry about someone having a hotel room next door to them. They don't have to worry about going in through a back entrance at one of their buildings. They don't have to worry about when your flight leaves the next morning. They don't have to worry about any of that. And when they're not worrying about any of that, they are really down bad for each other and just pathetically and sickeningly in love. Ilya asking Shane, do his parents know that he's gay, was a moment. I also think it's just another of the 1,000 examples we have of Ilya being very concerned for Shane. And not concerned because he thinks Shane is like struggling with something specifically, not concerned in like a negative way, but just concerned because he's like, I want you to have your family. Ilya is very intimately aware of what it feels like to not have your family know you. And Ilya is also very quick to recognize that Shane's parents are not like that. I just really love this conversation because Ilya could have easily taken the route, I can't risk anyone finding out about me. You can't tell your parents. And granted, he did tell Shane, you don't have to tell them we're hooking up, but you can tell them you're gay. This conversation though could have easily been structured around Ilya's insisting that, hey, yeah, like maybe you should stay in the closet until you're ready, or whatever. But Ilya, he knows exactly what it means to Shane to tell his parents this part of himself. I think this is one of the many examples we have of Ilya truly caring for Shane and wanting the absolute best for him.